Good evening and welcome to Candid Connections live podcast where we dive into everything from life, love, and relationships. I'm one of your hosts, Tiffany.
I'm your host, Janelle Lene.
I'm your host, Danielle Lachey.
I'm one of your guest residents, Carl Wade, giving you that real male perspective.
And I'm here to make sure that y'all don't take advantage of my guy. So we are back at y'all with another one.
We want to hear your perspective as well, so please comment in the chat and we may even bring you up for a live conversation.
But first, I'd like to put out a disclaimer that we are not certified relationship experts. We are just a group of friends who like to talk about relationships and other things. So let's get candid.
Okay, so today's topic of discussion: should your partner have access to your phone? What are y'all thoughts and opinions about that? You know what? I'll go first. Go first.
Ooh,
I
opinion
feel
getting ready to
like
get
it shouldn't
expressed.
feel like it shouldn't be a problem if you don't have nothing to hide. Now going through it just for, you know, just to be going through it, to each his own, but to me that's petty. The thing I wouldn't want my partner to see is like if I had personal information like from a friend, like if they're, telling me about someone in their life, confidential. But other than that, I just feel like if you don't have anything to hide, then why not? Billy? Carl?
Question: should you go through each other's phone? I got some thoughts on this. All right, so I believe that you should be able to go through each other's phone, but notice I said but. I believe when a woman goes through a man's phone, she's gonna find some issues. She's gonna make some issues happen. It's going to become problems no matter what. Even if that man is comfortable with her going through the phone, she's going to make something happen, which is going to cause some issues in the relationships. Now, on the other hand, a man should always be able to go into a woman's phone. I believe so. Yes. Why y'all turning y'all heads sideways?
Double standard. Go ahead.
And there are double standards in life, and this probably is one of them. But a man should be able to go into a woman's phone. He shouldn't have to, but he should be able to go into a woman's phone and just know that if he goes into a woman's phone and he finds something, then the relationship is over.
Here go Carl, already bashing the women.
I'm
We
not
already
bashing.
talking
I'm
about
just
it's the
telling it like
woman's
it.
gonna.
I'm just telling
You
it.
said it's gonna be the woman that's gonna have issues. Well, if you don't have anything in your phone, then there's not gonna be an issue.
If you don't have anything in your phone, it's still going to be an issue.
Did you
No, it's
say
not.
a woman should not go through a man's phone, but a man should have the opportunity to go through a woman's phone? Is that what I heard you say?
Said.
See,
That's what he said.
what you heard is what you heard. What I said in the beginning
Okay.
is that both should be able to go into each other's phones. Then I added that, but a
You
man
could let that butt off.
But a man, what now?
should have access to that one's phone whenever he needs to.
And she should not
And
have
she
access to
shouldn't.
his phone.
Whenever she
She
needs.
shouldn't want access to his phone.
So why
She
do he
shouldn't
want
want-
She's gonna if that man give her access to his phone, has nothing going on, she's gonna make something up. She's gonna create issues.
So she just gonna pick something and pick a fight out of just anything.
Boom, you just said it.
out of
Some little, it's gonna be
You
something.
just said it.
So stuck on, he should have access to her phone, but don't give her access because she gonna find something. I just need you to say that that's not what you said.
Now you kind of changing the words around.
Sure, I heard you right now.
So I'll say it one more time. As far as my opinion,
Okay.
a man should have access. He should be able to go into a woman's phone anytime he wants to. Now, he shouldn't want to, but if he says, "Let me see your phone," there should be no problem with it. Now, on the other hand,
Okay.
ways.
Now stop right there. So if a woman says, "Let me see your phone," there would be an issue.
It shouldn't be an issue. But here's the thing: as far as the man, it's not going to be an issue, especially if he's a solid guy. He's going to he doesn't have to give access to the phone. But here's the way: a lot of women will take that man's phone and will find something, and make a big deal out of it.
Tiffany, what you
Just
say?
Ooh, it's gonna be a long night, boys
Who's
and
this?
girls.
What's this?
It's gonna be a
Why are you
long
texting?
night.
What's going on with
I'm
this?
trying to hold back because it's about to get
It's gonna
interesting.
be a long night, boys and girls. Well, I'm gonna keep it real. I feel like if there's nothing to hide, then you should have access to each other's phones. Point blank, period. However, I mean, I don't want anybody seeing my Amazon account, so you could see anything else, but that's my personal business. That's it for me. You can look at everything but my Amazon
A
account.
man ain't worried about your Amazon
Because it's not
account
gonna upset
unless,
me. Oh, yes,
well,
he would too.
as far as
But he would.
if he's looking for something that's not supposed to be there. In your case, the Amazon account would be something he's looking for.
Yes. He is finances are a big deal for him. But maybe not so finances are a big deal for him and my Amazon account would upset him royally.
Is this thing recording? Here we go.
Some things are just left better unsaid.
in my opinion, I don't see a problem with going through each other's phones. It's all about trust and communication. If you have that trust, then it shouldn't be no issue.
You say that, and I hear you say that, Janelle, and you say a lot of things.
He already started
You
with
say
her.
a lot of things,
Yeah, I got my back.
you know, and you give that man you in that phone, and you say you trust him, but then you always asking that question, what's going on, and you're creating the issue because you're looking in his phone.
No, if I don't have a need to look in his phone, why am I looking at his phone?
So
Hey, if there's no need,
I'm not gonna just get his phone all just because let me go see what he got going on. There's no need to me
right.
looking his phone. Now, if it's something emergency or oh baby, hand me my phone, I'm gonna give him his phone. But what's the me point of looking at it just because I want to see something
But don't you think
and
too
not
it goes
trust him
both ways? Don't you think it goes both ways? Like if anybody looks, they can find something. Because for some reason, if you're looking in the first place, you're looking for
for
something.
something?
So no matter if you're a man or a woman, if you in there looking, you gonna find
You'll find
something.
something.
Go ahead, Billy.
Come on.
Just if y'all ready, say you ready.
Are you ready?
It's about to get serious. First of all, I appreciate this topic
Sure.
because it gives us an opportunity to have a dialogue that I think is important because it stems on some conversations that we had before. The truth of the matter is, I'm going to give a data point that seems off, but I'll bring it back at the end. Every single heartbeat that a man has, he creates 1,000 to 1,500 sperm. And y'all like, what does that have to do with our conversation? What that has to do with is understanding that we have a different assignment as men, which is why Carl gave a different standard. It's not double. We just have different things that go on with us. Like we are men. You all are women. Men don't get penetrated. Women get penetrated. You should not say it's equal. You should not be, hey man, you should be penetrated. And hey woman, you should penetrate another. That's not how it goes. And there's nothing wrong with having the audacity to walk in the essence of everything that you are. And so as a protector, as men are protectors, that's our responsibility. And so now we go and put to it the next part. Your phone, particularly because it has sensitive data, should be protected. The core of the conversation has nothing to do with the phone. The core of the conversation is talking about trust, which is what we talked about one of the top reasons for divorce. There should be not a single reason that a woman should go through a man's phone that doesn't belong to her. There should not be a single reason that a man goes through a woman's phone that does not belong to him, because that phone is a secure device that receives information from people. Like, I'll give you an example. I called Tiffany 3 years ago about some matters in my heart. I didn't call anybody but Tiffany about the matters of my heart. So while she's married, I didn't call Will. So whatever it is that I wanted to share with that person should always be protected. I have a family member who's reached out. He sent me something about first of all, the reason that he sent it is because he can trust me. He didn't send it to my significant other. So there is no circumstance should she ever see what he sent because it was that serious. And if your phone carries anything that is that serious, no one has a right to have it. If you want to go through a phone, there is a bigger issue. It is not the phone. The issue is trust. And there's nothing wrong with saying, hey, I don't trust you. Nobody's saying that you should just trust people. I'm saying get to the core of it immediately. The phone ain't it. So, okay, so let's say we're in a relationship and I'm having a challenge with trusting you. That may be some insecurities, more than likely. Well, I mean, let's say more likely because I'm a data person. It could be a stemming from a past relationship. And again, there's nothing wrong with that because we all have to heal through whatever life experiences we have. But going to the phone is not healing. Communication, you ladies said that that's important. Going to the phone is not communicating. Going to the phone is feeding, wait for this, your lack of trust in yourself. And that applies for both parties. Because if a woman is looking in the phone and questioning whether the authenticity of the seriousness of their man, they don't trust and believe enough in themselves that they're an amazing woman that they don't have to worry about it, and vice versa. Me as a guy, if I feel like I got to look at your phone, I don't trust me enough to know that I am a stand up enough guy that I don't have to worry about it. And now, to close that whole little bit of a sermon, if something comes up because we are human and it makes us feel insecure with whatever reason that we are, the phone ain't the answer. The answer is interpersonal communication with your guy or interpersonal communication with your girl. And then get to the core of it because the phone won't fix it, whether you find something or not.
So you gonna give that lady access to your phone or no?
Absolutely not. It is a non-discussion.
I feel like if you have to go through the phone or if you feel like you have to, the relationship is over.
Right.
I think we all on the same page with that. I think the key word is access. So my thing is, if need be, is it okay?
What would the need be? Give me a need be scenario.
I
Because if
mean,
it's
you
an
can be,
emergency, I need you to dial 911.
but what if she
What
don't
if
have
you're in
the
a
phone? What if
what if
her
you're in
phone
a
is dead?
hospital or something and she need contact a family member that's in
Is
your
she that
phone?
close? She don't have those contact information, people?
Not
How,
necessarily.
that she ain't close then. If she ain't got my mama number, she ain't close.
That reminds me of
Well,
this
don't know the number by heart no more. It's in the phone.
Well, a
I
need
know
be.
I know y'all
This
number
is.
by heart.
Well, I don't
Go
know
ahead,
y'all
Tiffany.
number by heart. I'm sorry. I
He said I ain't want to say that.
think that a need be situation, which is possible but not likely. Say you're both in an accident somewhere and you're unable to use your phone for whatever reason. Her phone is dead, so she got to get in your phone. You're unable to get into it. I mean, that's probably a scenario that would never happen, but I mean, it could.
Hey,
To
hey,
where your
listen,
phone is the only one available and you can't talk on it.
they found a pipe bomber in DC. Listen, it's 2026. All technology can find out who you. All we gotta do is look at your face. They'll find you. They'll find out who your people is. That ain't you. You ain't gotta worry about
I saw a video
it. If it's an emergency,
with that type of scenario where a guy got stabbed
Okay.
and he told his girlfriend to call the police and her phone was dead and he asked to use his phone and all of a sudden he was a little bit much better now.
glory.
See? Okay, so
Won't
that
he do
scenario
it?
that scenario ain't as crazy as it sounds then. So that has happened.
I feel like it just begin with trust.
And I got a few messages, oddly enough, about this particular subject on Facebook. And it was interesting because the common theme was, why you got something to hide? And I'm like, yo, are you even listening to yourself? Like, if you immediately think somebody has something to hide, are you not even understanding where the framework of what your mind is on right now? Your mind is on something's being hidden. And how are you walking the authority of abundance and trust, stating something could be hidden? That's very confusing to me. And I'm talking about the person. Your person, why would you even be thinking such a thing about your person? That's a scary way to be thinking
But
and living.
again,
That's
sometimes
not
it's
what
not
peace is about.
always again though, it's not always about looking at somebody's text messages or their last phone calls or DMs. It could simply be their banking information is there, their bank summary is there, their Amazon account is there. It's just other things that you just want to
Map.
keep a little private.
I mean, use the
Yeah,
map for something.
And
If
right.
your phone's
well,
dead,
there's different level of relationships. So if you're in a deep marriage, I would think that all that information would be fair game.
What information?
All the information, your finances, your banking,
Yeah.
I mean, at that level of a relationship, then that phone access to shouldn't matter.
I think that in a relationship, our account together is fair game. My personal account is not. That's a whole nother story for a whole nother
That's
day.
Mm,
the
But
nest egg.
That go to
mm.
That's good.
Amazon.
So that Amazon ain't it. So this is one of the statements that came.
my
It was
nest
like,
egg, you so right.
you share your tongue, your penis, your body, your nakedness, and all of those things. Yes, they are shared with you. But that sex message was not shared with you. That's different. That doesn't belong to you. Your person belongs to you. Y'all's finances belongs to you, aside from the agreed upon, not known accounts. Those things that are agreed upon. But Carl hit me today. He didn't hit y'all about what he called me about. That's
What did he
mine. That
call you
doesn't.
about, friend?
Don't worry about that. That's on the next episode. He said y'all been plotting against us. He said y'all been having secret meetings, so we gonna start scheduling some too. Don't worry. We got a comment. Who reading comments today? Who is that? It's Mimi. Is that our Mimi from school? Let's read it.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
We have each other's password because we trust each other. I'm gonna stop right there. So if you didn't have the password, does that mean that you don't trust? That's my first question. We did it unknowingly. We actually have face recognition in each other's phone. We pick each other's phone up and say, respond to my cousin or whatever. We just don't care.
I love that. I love that.
I'm good
Yeah.
with it.
So Tiffany, did you say you were for it or against it?
She said agreed. I got it's recorded. She said she agreed she agreed.
No, here's my
Don't go
thing. I
back
think
now.
that no, I'm not gonna go back, but I'll say this. I'm for you having everything. I'm for it. But there are some things that are personal to you. Like I think that there should be some type of privacy for one person. Like my whole world can't be you. Your whole world can't be me. There's gotta be something that's just for me. And there's gotta be
So are
something
you
that's just
saying
for you.
you want to be able, and is this what you and other women are saying? You want to be able to hide something?
It's hiding my like
No, not necessarily
I'm not
hiding.
sharing. Okay, let me say this. I'm not sharing my nest egg with you. I'm not just being forth with it. But if you ask for it, I mean, sure, I'll give it up. He doesn't ask because I guess he doesn't care. He probably don't want to know because he'll catch a headache. But at the end of the day, if he asked, let me see your personal account. Fine. I
Janelle,
wouldn't
you
put
about
up
to
a fight, but
respond?
I feel like you don't have to share everything. So I'm agree with you.
yeah,
Some things have to be to yourself. For instance, like me and Gaynor are twins. We don't
yeah.
share everything. We have our own individual personality, own individual things. So you got to have something to
But here's the
yourself.
thing: we're not
Just
talking
you.
about you and
That's a
Gaynell as
great
sisters. We're talking
example.
about you and your
Great example.
man, you and your
Great
man
example.
who you trust. We talk about you and your man who you trust, not your sister, and you're in a relationship with your man. And
Did you?
are you hiding stuff from your man?
No, I'm not hiding anything, but I want something sacred to me.
But don't ask, don't tell.
And it can be just right.
Interesting.
If it's not harming anything, if it's not me doing anything disrespectful to my
Or anything.
relationship, then what's the problem? That's
Yeah.
just me. That's something for me. That's for me.
And for me, it's
A lot of things
only
in the
my
phone
nest egg.
it's not even mine. Like I said, I'm sorry, go ahead, Tiffany.
No, I was gonna say it's only my nest egg. And if he happened to ask, which I don't know why he would, but if he happened to ask, let me see your personal account, I would show it.
Cool.
So yeah.
And I'll
Well,
go
go
back
ahead.
to my positioning about not having access to the phone. If it comes to it's a trust thing, I'm willing to build, but it will have to be with the inclusion of whoever message you want to see. So if my cousin Scooter sent a text, then you need to include them too. It's in my phone, but if you want to know what he sent, you need to call me. So because that part of what's in there doesn't just belong to me, it belongs to whoever sent it to me. So I'm
Mm-hmm.
co-sharing something. So I don't mind you going there because I don't have nothing to hide. But you don't have a right to read something somebody told me, because then now you asking me, well, why he feel comfortable telling you that? It ain't your business why you feel comfortable telling me
Right.
that.
That's between you and him.
Right. So if you want to get in, if somebody want to get in the phone, they want to have a conversation about anybody's conversation, then you need to include them. Ask them. Can I
See,
read
that's
it?
my stance on it. Like I feel the same way. Like I don't have nothing to hide. But like you said, if my friend is texting me something important, that's between me and her. No one else needs to know. So that's the point that I'm trying to make. That yes, I don't have anything to hide. If need be, here by all means. But at the same time, some stuff is private, like my information between me and my friend that she done disclosed to me.
Yeah, and that's what that my example. That's what, like, that could be your personal sacred thing for you. Is you and your friend conversation. It's not
Billy,
for
you
everybody.
are
It's just for you, between y'all, you and her.
Billy, you
What's
this is
wrong?
wearing you out. Has anybody ever been through your phone?
Not that I can think of. I don't have an example of it.
Has anybody ever had anybody go through their phone?
That's somebody steal an old phone and go through.
Lame ass. Who does
They
that?
go through my phone too.
No,
I've
I was
had
sharing with
somebody go through my phone. Isn't it funny how the women have had people going through their
I think at
yeah.
one point in time we've all done what we were doing.
yeah, younger. I looked through somebody's phone for about 3 weeks. And I broke up out of
For
that.
three
I
weeks?
was sharing with somebody that I had shaken baby. Yeah, I was insecure for 3 weeks. This is like 2012. I remember. I was so confused. I didn't know what happened to me. I was like, did I just get like weirdos? Like I used to talk about guys like that. You know what I'm saying? Why am I looking at your goddamn
Well,
phone? I went to 2K.
Insecurities begets insecurities. So you're
Yeah.
saying that he's looking through your phone, but were you asking him to look through his phone, and then he eventually asked to look through your phone?
No,
No,
You said he
No.
went through the
it's
old
just the
phone.
same
he went
thing
through the
as if
old phone.
you.
It didn't even work.
Somebody
What we
take my phone while I
Carl,
was
we not
asleep.
about to skip
Grab
this,
my phone
Carl.
while I was
Wait, hold
asleep.
on. We're not about to skip this. Hold up. We got to go back. We got to circle the block. Get through your old phone. Carl,
He put a
go on and
SIM
ask the
card
question
in
because
it.
I know you want to ask the question.
He'd have found a SIM
No,
card and opened that phone up.
Tiffany, the reason I have such a strong stance on it is because of when somebody sent me something so personal, like it's about me protecting them. It ain't about me. But one of the things my cousin sent me 2 years ago, it almost brought me to tears because it was very difficult for a man. Y'all talk about sharing emotions now. For a man to share that with another man, it's nobody's goddamn business. That it's not
That's
fair to
true.
him for anybody to see that. So that's my defense. It ain't even about me. I don't care. Nothing's in that. But I have to protect my people. Just like if Tiffany, you
Yeah.
sent me something, or Gaynell or Janelle, y'all sent me something, I'm not letting nobody read y'all stuff, especially if it's critical. It's not their business at all.
I want to know what
I'm
you
gonna
and
sip my
Carl
tea.
talked about.
Me too.
I just texted him. Let me see if he responded back. He ain't hit me back yet. I'll let y'all know. Yeah.
No, but
All
I
right. Do
had
we got
someone take my
Can
phone.
we
I had
see
somebody take my phone while I was asleep.
what they find?
When you go looking, you find something now, don't you?
You find something, right?
Well, let's talk about it. What was in that phone? Okay.
To the
You
point
have
where
to.
I got woke up, I got shook up. He shook me up.
What?
Like, what? I was this
You,
boggled. Like, what is happening?
you didn't get waking up for access or a sandwich, is what you're telling me. This was something else. Somebody else's sandwich.
Because people don't realize people can be disrespectful, or maybe they don't know. They don't realize, like, when a woman is in a relationship, you can't be in her DM talking about, oh, you're beautiful, you're whatever, because he could see it. He wasn't supposed to. And I don't
But
know
you
why I
can't
didn't
stop
even
it.
erase it because I didn't care. But yeah, that's
Mm-hmm.
what it was. And who is this person? I'm like, I didn't even care that much to even, you see, I didn't even respond. But I went
Right.
through it for about 48.
I be thinking to myself, bro, if you want to know about the guy, call the guy. If he sent all of that and why you wake her up? Call him. What's up, bro? Ask him. Why you ask you? That's my stance. That's why I was like, I was tripping for like 3 weeks.
And as women, we
So
can't
been
help it.
there,
People
done
just
that.
get in your DM and say anything, and it's like, damn, I didn't even respond. So
Right. I think it's about growth and maturity. Like at this age, no, I don't have time. But back in my younger days, yes, I did.
You was all through that phone game now,
I sure
huh?
did. Yep.
All through it.
Let me see your hands. Let me see which finger the biggest. I want to see which one
but
was swiping the hardest.
did anything upset you though? Did anything tell us more?
That's
One
okay.
time
See,
for the
that's
most. I mean, just one time, yeah.
yeah.
One
But you
time
grew
was
through it,
enough.
so.
You ain't
You're gonna
But
find
but
some
the
type of
thing
issue.
is like
It's gonna
when
call.
you do it, you already have an inkling. So
Mm-hmm.
that you're just looking for proof.
What I like about the call is the fact that we're having a conversation, and for those who are watching, it's okay to have the feeling. we're talking about being more mature. Handle it in a different way, because if you have a feeling, you should be able to talk to your person about your feelings. Look at that. Remember, guys, we want to hear about your feelings. Just
Yeah,
not let it
yeah,
out.
I agree. Now that was
Mhm.
in my younger days. I was immature. We all been there.
What would make me curious though is if your phone ring and I'm sitting right there and you just won't answer it.
I'm spending time
Like,
with you.
see, that's always the excuse. Because I'm hanging out with you. Answer the phone. Because if my phone ring, I'm gonna answer to say, hey, I'm
Especially
with
if
so and
it's
so.
ringing constantly.
Right.
No,
Right.
if
Thank
it's a
you.
second call, it's an emergency. So then you're gonna pick it up.
No,
No,
you
please.
looking
If
at
it's
the
the same person, come on, say
and
it.
the
It's safe.
Agree with that, Tiffany, because like Billy said, if he's spending time with you, it, it probably ain't important. But if they call back to back, then yes. It's been times where my sister done call me. I'm chilling. I call her.
listen,
Hey, Carl, you saw that? So you
scam
was gonna be
likely
in
is
trouble whether you answer the phone or not.
So
scam
So if you
likely
didn't
ain't
answer
gonna
the phone,
call
you in
you at 10
trouble.
o'clock at night.
You're right.
Back to
Well,
You
true.
don't
I
back.
know what
guess
them folks
depends
in
on the time.
Nigeria.
Scam likely ain't calling you at 10 o'clock at night. Now you done put scam likely as the name.
Mhm.
Because skin likely will blow you up.
Let me
9,
change
sound
my
like
ten,
it's
name to
11
Carl.
across
o'clock
from
at
being
night.
Not back to back either.
Right.
But you heard me,
I
Carl.
heard you.
So he don't pick the phone up, he in trouble.
Mhm.
He picked the phone up, he in
Right.
trouble. You supposed to be
Yeah,
spending
y'all
time
could.
with me. What you answer the phone for?
Because you can
Don't
just
answer the phone.
answer.
Why you
You
ain't
can
answer
just
the phone?
answer and say, I'm gonna call you back. But not answering leads me to
Yeah,
believe
yeah.
who
Okay,
is
you
So
say
that
that.
that
you
you
just
can't
said
talk
So
and
you just said
hold on.
what?
Here go the answer.
I
Okay,
just said
I'll
what?
call you back. Why you ain't telling me you was with your girl? That's the response. Why you ain't telling me you was with your girl? Why you just said you calling back? Why you ain't telling me you was with your
It's
girl?
just if that phone is ringing at 11 o'clock at night, because it should be an emergency, right? If it's 11 o'clock at night and you refuse to answer,
Mhm.
but
come on
you all
now.
just
That's
said
past business.
you said
That's past
you
business
trust
hours.
you just said you all trusted
This
him.
was
You
a
Right.
just
while.
said
No,
it was trusting him.
I'm
What
saying
happened to all the
no.
trust in
When
the
I was
relationship?
younger, I didn't have that
This is
kind of
where it
trust in
gets
my early
from
20s.
this is where it goes from being trust
Right.
to nosy. Sometimes we just a little bit nosy. Because you done already said you
No,
trust it, and
That
now
next
y'all
step
just
in
too
yet.
nosy and y'all want to
I had that kind of trust
cause
in my
issues.
early 20s.
And that's what I talk about. You just
Is
want to
this being
cause
nosy?
issues
That's being
and look in
nosy.
that phone. Yes. Because you done
When
already
it's your
said you
man and
trust.
it's
Now you
11
just want
o'clock
you
at night and his phone is
no.
ringing. No, I said in my early 20s. Because
I
now
want to know who that
ain't
is
nobody's phone ringing around here now at 11 o'clock at night. And if it is,
at
the
Well, here,
phone
11.
is getting
I'm gonna
answered.
play devil advocate for on Billy because Billy just said that phone call was not for you. That message was not for you. So why is you worried about who calling and he not answering? So come on,
Because it's 11
tell me
o'clock.
which side of the fence we on.
I
Because it's
said in
11
my
o'clock.
early 20s that would bother me. Now, nobody is calling either phone at 11 o'clock at night. And if they do call, we both looking like, what the heck? And the phone is getting picked up. But back in the day, like Gaynell said,
What if the
you
phone don't get
mature.
picked up though?
What you mean? Like now?
What if the phone don't? Yeah. What if the phone don't get answered?
We don't have that kind of relationship. The phone is getting picked up.
So you say you want access to the phone and you're going to give access to the phone, but you want to hide
No.
certain stuff.
No, she said he want him to pick up that phone.
Yeah.
We saying what if he don't?
Well, he does
If
because
he
he
don't
just
call
does.
me
Well,
right away.
first of all, nobody calls either of our phones that late. And if they do, if it happens to do, we both know it's no big deal. So either one of us will pick up the phone. They know what if he don't, he'll pick it up.
And I can see that with Tiffany. She's saying that about her situation. If he want to see her account and he asks, she'll let him see. But Janelle Gaynell, what are y'all thoughts? Because I want your opinion on that as well.
On what?
Anything to hide. Whatever you want to see, you can see. And you should be able to trust me.
Ooh,
Janelle, don't be
Janelle.
that quiet.
Oh, you said
Carl
it's
asked for
about.
content clarification.
I got to repeat myself again.
Yes, ma'am.
What I
Just for the people
said
in the back.
was, no, I don't have an issue of you going through my phone. I don't have nothing to hide. So
Most
you
of
can
the
have
time,
all the
women
access to
don't.
my phone.
Most of the time, though, women don't have anything to
All you
hide.
gonna see in there is Macy's, a Macy's app, a Sheen card, or Amazon.
Tiffany talking about most of the time. Tiffany,
Right.
Tiffany, we're talking about the time. Okay. You know,
Okay.
not
Okay.
most of the time. We talk about the time that they do. So let's focus on that time. Not most of the time, okay?
Girls.
I have no issue. I have nothing to hide. You can go through my phone all day.
So you mentioned someone went through your old phone.
There we go.
What phone did you go through, if at all?
A phone.
She's like, oh,
In my younger days, I went through a phone.
Okay.
I went
she said that with a
Was
smile
it
on
the
her
old
face.
phone or the current phone?
We did,
huh?
She
we
she
did,
started rocking.
I mean,
but we didn't
we
all
were
did
young.
that.
Right. And I
Okay.
went through a phone and called a couple numbers in the phone.
Mm.
Okay.
Okay. Well, I mean, that's fair.
But I was looking, but once again, I was looking for something in that phone and I found what I was looking for.
Yep.
So
Yep.
you didn't have trust. So I just want to ask,
Exactly.
Right.
is there anything based on tonight's conversation that you would have handled differently? Or would you still just went on through the phone? Or would you sat down and been like, love, I'm feeling some kind of way. Let's take a moment and have a conversation and let's listen to what we're saying and not hear, like Tiffany said on the other episode. We don't want to hear. I want you to listen to my heart.
At this age, yes. Yeah. But then, no.
Well, then
You
I
weren't
had
thinking
those
about that then.
conversations too, and they didn't work. So I had to.
Can I ask a question?
Okay. So you
Then there's Lord.
No. I want to know in those incidences where y'all went through, you know, y'all man's phone, and y'all can say it was earlier, back in the day or whatever. Okay, we can roll with that. Did he give you permission, or did you just take it upon yourself to do it?
I
Took it
just
upon
took it on
myself.
myself.
twins were in unison with that answer.
So you felt something. You felt something going on in your relationship to even feel the need to do that. That trust wasn't there. Did you
Exactly.
Exactly.
before
Right.
then? Did y'all have access to each other's phone? Because I think when you have access to each other's phone, and most people don't in relationships, like Mimi said in hers, that they got each passcode. When you give somebody full access in your relationships to your phone, there are less problems as far as infidelities or thinking things going on. Yeah, it still may be going on, but it takes that out the equation with the phone.
So Carl, you're saying if both parties have access to each phone, there's a decreased chance of relational problems that could stem from hiding from one another.
Yes, especially from the phone situation. The phone situation is a major issue in relationships. And even us having a conversation, which we always do, because again, we're not relationship experts. We're just a bunch of friends who have conversations, and this is one of our popular
Absolutely.
ones. So it stems, a lot of relationship issues stems from people's phones.
So, Carl, have you ever been through anybody's phone?
I have been through phones. I have been through a phone when I thought that there was an issue going on. Now, it ain't my thing to go through a phone, because if you're going to go through, if you're going to be a man who go through just people's phones just for no reason, just for every day, because then that's the insecurity. But if something warrants me to do it, and you got that feeling, and that's when I did it. So I have
Yeah, I
did it
think we can
before.
all agree that's why we all did it.
I think I said before too, the one thing that men and women can agree on is women don't trust women. And when I went through the phone, like we said, when you go through the phone, you find something. So I'm in a relationship, full on relationship. We live together, and I'm seeing naked pictures of somebody else. Like what? Right. And so women, we need to pay attention to or watch what you're sending to somebody else, because you never know who else can come in contact with what you're sending. So me being young, now don't judge me now because I was young. I had his full access to his phone, so I started forwarding the pictures to my phone. So then me and her get
Boy,
into a quarrel, and I start sending her pictures. So she called the cops.
what'd you tell her? You don't want it with me?
Yeah, well, no,
Because next I'm going to send it to your kids.
Petty LaBelle.
But being young, being hurt,
Mimi
I
said,
mean,
Right, because you ain't thinking, you just in your emotions. So whatever
I'm in
your
my
thoughts at the time, that's what you gonna do.
Can I ask,
Do we
how
got
long
any
did
new
you stay with
comments?
that man after that happened?
immediate divorce. I didn't want to say who the man was, but I guess y'all know who the man is now. Immediate divorce.
But
I'm gonna say what Carl thinking. Was the girl pretty? I'm kidding. I'm just being silly. I just want to get some laughter in the conversation.
Carl, is
That's
that
all.
what
We
you was
good.
thinking? Is that what you was thinking?
That's what Billy was thinking.
Look at Billy. Billy want to see the pictures. Billy wants to see the
Look, because
pictures.
this is my
you
thing.
should
Hold
have
on.
poured them. Look, you
Send them to me. Because if she was not a baddie, would you? If she was, let's say she was
That's
like
the
ratchet
thing.
and didn't
People
look good at all,
assume sometimes people are very overconfident. And you think as a man is giving
she
you
should
attention
not have
that you
been.
could listen. I'm a little biased because I'm the ex-wife. But I'm just saying, you think as a man is giving you attention that I'm just gonna go ahead and send him these pictures. I was like, whoa. But
Whoa,
it
in a
is
good
what
way,
it
or
is.
whoa, why would you do that, ma'am?
It's like, I know you lying. Not up in this cellular device. I know you lying.
Then there's that.
we got a comment from Tesla77. It shouldn't be a problem or an issue, but I don't want my mate to try to control my phone or use my phone.
Oh, he can't even use
That's
it.
a big deal. That's a
Chelsea,
big deal and a
you been
big
through anybody's
difference
phone?
when there's control into it. You know, I think even with the caller before, Mimi, it's just when you have access, and I've done it before. When you don't have allow access to your partner, it's effortless because when you allow access, guess what? They don't need access. When you had that trust there, it's like I don't care what's going on your phone because I know I can get it anytime, but I don't need to get it because
Yeah, but
the
you know
trust
Exactly.
what?
is
That's
there.
Here's the
like
thing too. That brings up something though. If you're on the same phone plan, then whoever's phone plan it is has access to a lot of stuff. They have access to whatever calls you
Right.
make. So I don't think you can see text messages, but you can see how many text messages came through from what phone number.
What
and
phone number,
that
right?
call
So that
log.
could
How many
turn
times?
into.
Yeah. I put the link down if anybody want to come up.
And let me just say, let's reiterate that we are not experts. We are just friends who are talking. So don't take anything that we don't run off with anything that we say and try it.
Right.
And if you're in a relationship
The
and
things that we've done
we
were
definitely
years
want you to
ago.
seek that
Were 20 years ago. Yes.
and definitely seek that
Who is in the chat?
relationship
Do we have?
therapy.
Please and thank you.
We got some people calling up. We bringing up.
Yeah, I would say everything boils down to trust. Like, if you trust your partner, then you shouldn't have no reason to even, go through their phone. But like Mimi and her husband, long you have that understanding, then that's fine. But if you're just going through the phone just because, and like Carl said, that's your insecurity and trust issues.
Gay
Yeah,
Dad, you
bring
talking
it
in
to.
circles and you beating about. Tell us what you do. What's your opinion? No, that you talking in circles. Have
You
you?
live and you learn.
What
She did
you?
say.
Will
She
you?
did say back in her day.
Your experiences. What are your thoughts about it now? Do you give access to your phone? Do you want access to his phone? Do you want access?
Care.
No, I didn't know.
Yeah, it's
It ain't you don't care. Do you want access to his phone at any given time?
If it's an emergency, I need to get to it, then yes. But otherwise, no, I don't care.
If it's an emergency, what defines an emergency?
Unexpected event.
So the answer is yes.
Unexpected event.
So the answer is yes.
And mine.
Because you're kind of beating around.
Okay, well, yes, Carl, yes.
But that's the real conversation. I want to know you. It's like we beating around. You want that. We talk about it. We talk about our experiences.
But it's not that I want it because I don't care. What I'm saying is I don't really care. But if need to be, then yes, I should be able to
have access.
So what happens if you want to get on the phone and he says no? Let's go there.
What
I
am
want
I
to see the
getting
phone.
the phone for?
Right.
For that
Whatever you
emergency.
decide that you want to get it
For
for.
that emergency.
No, an emergency is like life-threatening emergency.
Okay. So you saying there's never a time that you just want to browse through the phone under any circumstance.
No.
Never. Okay.
No.
Not even when we made up this topic, y'all didn't think like,
Did y'all?
No.
Right.
I never.
I'm single.
Men don't think I'm gonna get in her phone for an emergency.
Hell no.
It sounds like
We're not saying it like we getting in the phone. We're saying in case of emergency, we should be able to have access to your phone. We're not saying we just want your phone just because we just want to go through it. in case of
The
emergency,
reality
we should be able
is,
to have access
but the
to it.
reality is, you want to go
Like,
through their phone because you want to go through it.
No, that's not
no,
true.
it's not.
That's not true.
Also, listen, for example, what if, say, for instance, you and your girl are somewhere, her phone is dead, you having a medical emergency, your phone is the only one that she can use. You're not gonna give her your phone so she can get you help and save you?
If my phone is available, yes.
That's
That's
what
what we're
she's
saying.
saying.
Okay, so y'all playing. You see that, Billy? You see what they doing? You see all this
Put
in
they put the
every
emergency on. They were talking about their emergencies, and now they made the emergency your
in
emergency.
every episode. It's a deflection. It's a
It's
deflection.
not.
No matter what the question is, when it comes to the women answering to the fullest ability, it is a deflection.
So, Carl, so you don't think you should have access to your girl's phone?
I think
Do you?
He said men should have access to women's phone. Women shouldn't have access to
So,
men's phone. That's what he said in the beginning.
and again, in the beginning, I said half of that because I did say both should have access, and I did a but
But he said we
afterwards.
gonna find some regardless.
Right.
okay, but that's still the same scenario. We should have access. We don't want access just because we just want to go through your phone. We want access in case there's a dire
See, it's
emergency
got
that
to
we
be
can
dire
contact
emergency.
somebody.
Hey, baby, let me use your phone real quick. I'm on a.
Why am I gonna go use your phone? I got my own phone.
Right.
That's what we say. Listen, you all are distinguished women.
Okay, turn it around, Janelle. Let's turn it around. If I was having a medical emergency and his phone was dead, my phone is the only one that's going to get me some help. Then, of course, I'm going to give him my password so he can get in my phone and give me some help. Let's turn
Meanwhile,
it that way.
So
you
you
just
you
call the
waited
hospital. Don't look at my Amazon.
you waited
What?
to give him the
Sure, people be
password
thinking that they
for that emergency, and this is what I'm trying to bring to a point. Y'all are. It has to be an emergency. Y'all put it at high level to even be on point about this phone situation.
Because we don't need to go through your phone. What are we going through your phone for?
And you say that, and
If we
Because-
trust,
and
if
again,
I trust
I
my
know we
man,
talk about experience, and I'm kind of poking at y'all because in general, women has to go through this type of stuff to learn this,
No, we don't.
to experience this, for you to even come up with this.
Well, the one lady was like,
Saying
"You're
the
trying to
things
hide
that we
stuff."
have done, the things that we have done, we've done it over 20 years ago. Now I'm saying, well, I don't want him to see, but it ain't no big deal. It ain't no deal
Right.
breaker.
Right.
If you want to see, you can see. It's not a deal breaker.
and vice versa with him. Like, what's the issue? I'm not just going through your phone. Just let me see your phone so I can just scroll through it. I got my own phone to scroll through.
Lord, he got
They
something.
go, Carl. I always got to find something.
now that's deflection.
Right.
I ain't going through your phone while you awake. Wait till you go to sleep.
I'm gonna be asleep.
Did we have anyone that want to come up today?
I guess not.
Where we at on time?
Okay, I'm about to say, anybody got any other last minute thoughts?
Okay, so it sounds like we've all been through somebody's phone and we've all learned from those experiences. And at our age now, we are not doing that. And if our significant other wants to go through our phone, fine. Is that what the overall sentiment for everyone is? Except Carl?
Yeah, don't put words in my mouth.
That is not the overall sentiment.
Because we ain't got nothing to hide.
Right. Carl, what's your final thought?
My final thought is to each his own, but I do believe that when a woman goes through a man's phone, it's going to create issues regardless of the situation. Both people should be able to have access, but really should not do it. Final thoughts.
Okay, Gay Nail.
My final thought is it's all about trust. Access is given, but not the access that you just want to go through it just to scroll through it. I just feel like if you have that understanding with each other, it's open, it's available. I don't have anything to hide, but it's still also, like you said, it's your privacy. You have stuff in there. So like Billy said before, it really just comes down to trust. But here you go. I don't have nothing to hide. You can trust me.
Tiffany.
I guess my final thought is if you can't give up your phone or if you can't open up your phone, there's something to hide. So leave.
Okay. My final thought is I believe it's different with per relationship. It depends on the relationship. And if you got that trust with that person and y'all got a boundary, y'all know each other, then it depends on what the relationship is. But in all honesty, I think everybody should have access this for emergency purposes.
Yes. Not
All right.
Billy,
me.
what's your point? All
Not
right.
Here we go. People are often unreasonable, irrational, and self centered. Forgive them anyway. If you are kind, people may accuse you of being selfish and have ulterior motives. Be kind anyway. If you are successful, you will win some unfaithful friends and lose some genuine and make some genuine enemies. Be sincere anyway. If you are honest and a sincere person, people will still probably deceive you. Be honest and sincere anyway. What you spend years creating, others could destroy overnight. Create anyway. If you find serenity and happiness, some people may be jealous. Be happy anyway. The good you do today will often be forgotten. Do good anyway. Give the best that you have, and it will never be enough. But give your best anyway. In the final analysis of today's conversation, if you can't get in the phone, trust anyway.
That was cute.
Thank y'all for tuning in to Candy Connections. Make sure y'all follow us on our Facebook and Instagram page at Candy Connections. Also, if you have any questions, comments, or want to be a guest, you can contact us at candyconnectionskc@gmail.com. Make sure y'all like and subscribe to our YouTube page.
Hit that button
Remember,
anyway.
serve the type of love that you give. Bye, y'all.